Danger Inc. wants to welcome you to MotorCity's Comic-Con 2013. As you can see behind me, it's pretty crazy here today. Dan Lee is supposed to be here today. We probably won't see him, but it's going to be a good time. Let's go ask some questions to some cool people. What's up, guys? Danger Inc. Media here with Billy Ludwig, the man himself, 13th floor. Now, do you own all this yourself?
Yeah, this is all my own artwork.
Do you draw, or is it paints, or what's your
all
form?
digital. I do everything in Photoshop.
Okay.
There is a little bit of digital drawing and painting, but the majority of it is photo manipulation and layering and texturing.
Yeah.
Destroying at times.
Right. That's all I know in Photoshop is how to destroy something. That's all I do.
That's how I learned.
Right. These are some pretty amazing pieces, man. This
Thank
is
you.
really cool. It looks very clean, very nice. I like it.
Thank you.
What's your inspiration for doing a lot of this?
A lot of it is just, I mean, in all honesty, just experimenting and playing around and having fun.
Sure.
More than anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is this your full-time gig then?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great, man.
Yeah, thank you.
That's
Appreciate
cool.
it. 13thfloorgallery.com, and there's also impaledesign.com.
ImpaleDesign.com.
Yeah,
All right.
That's the name I go under for my work.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Sounds good. Awesome. What's up, YouTube? We are here with Kalman. He is an artist. We're going to ask him some questions. Now, is this all original artwork?
This is all my work.
Tracing, it's
Pencils,
not-
inks, and colors is all me from start to finish.
What's your inspiration? What got you started in this?
Hard to say, man. I don't know. I think comics for me is because I like to write and I like to draw.
Okay.
Comics is an art form where you can do both.
Do you have any original stories that you're currently working on or wanting to get
Many,
published?
but not enough hours in the day.
Sure. How long have you been in the industry doing this kind
About
of
10
thing?
years. Then I started doing role-playing game art.
Okay.
A lot of Star Wars, Dungeons and Dragons, that kind of stuff.
Very
and then
cool.
I did a bunch of work for DC, and then veered into covers for them, and then a bunch of work for Marvel, and then veered into covers for them.
That's great. Well, do you have a website or anything like that you'd like to share?
Yeah.
Folks in?
www.imkalman.com. It's K-A-L-M-A-N. That's my blog. That's updated sometimes. I also have I'm Evil Kalman on Twitter and Instagram, and I have a Tumblr also. It's imkalman.tumblr.com.
Great. Well, thank you for your time today, sir.
Pleasure.
Yep. Have fun. Comic-Con. Awesome. Yes. How you doing? Comic-Con. Hello. How are you? Comic-Con. All right, Superman.
My name is Josh Ball.
Josh Ball. And all this stuff is all your original. So
This is all my original artwork. It's all digital mostly. I got a couple things that I've done with pen on paper, but mostly it's done on a Wacom tablet in Photoshop or Corel.
What's, I guess, your inspiration for a lot of this stuff?
Comics, television, just growing up, with Fraggle Rock, Sesame Street, Star Wars, you name it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. How long have you been doing this kind of stuff?
Pretty much my whole life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've been drawing since I can remember.
Do you have any schooling or anything like that, or just
Yes, I
jumped
actually
in?
went to, I jumped in immediately, but went to college at Center for Creative Studies.
Okay.
And graduated then in '98.
Are you a Michigander, or are you...
Born and raised Michigander,
all
yes,
right, man.
absolutely.
Heck yeah. Now, do you sell these online, or just mostly
I do. I have a
cars?
website called wickedplatypus.com. You can get my artwork there.
Very nice.
I've got a couple books and the prints there.
That's sweet, man. Well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging.
Thanks.
How long have you been doing artistry like this?
Been doing conventions probably like 5 years. About 5 years, yeah. It's fun. It's a great way to meet people and network. And I work at home, so it's nice to see people.
Is all this original, just from your head, just drawn?
I mean, like a lot of characters are comic characters that
Right.
are established. I mean, some stuff is original, like this one right here, kind of like my zombie bird muse kind of thing. I like painting animals, and so I have a bunch of like animal paintings in there. And I have a kid's book that's all cat and dinosaur. Kitty and dino. I mean, I love comics and movies, so I have a lot of those characters in there. A lot of Doctor Who stuff. So yeah.
It looks awesome.
Thanks.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Oh yeah, Rocketeer is awesome. I hang glide, so like any flying dude and stuff, and I want to like deck out my helmet all like that, but probably wouldn't be very safe.
Right.
Everything's hand painted. It's all acrylic paint on paper. I just use watercolor for conventions because it's easier to bring a little cake tray around.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Sweet. My website is sararrichard.com. theFranchize.com. It's SARARICHARD. And there's links to my DeviantArt, Facebook. My whole gallery's on there too. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
I see Princess Leia and stormtroopers. I want to be arrested.
No, you are under arrest.
I know.
The Galactic Empire.
I didn't do it.
I'm Jerry, the franchise Gaylord.
Hi, I'm Penelope Gaylord.
And this is all your original artwork. Is it hand drawn or?
This is all our original artwork. We do all our art by hand. We work digitally. We work with Photoshop.
What's your inspiration for a lot of this stuff? What brings it to you?
Everything.
Is this your muse right here?
We're inspired by everything. We're inspired by each other. Her artwork definitely inspires me. Our other studio mate, his artwork inspires me. Other conventions, other artists, TV, radio, everything. We take it all in.
Definitely other artists are very inspirational. You go on websites like DeviantArt, and you just kind of get lost in all the wonderful art there, and then it just kind of unexpectedly influences you, whether you wanted to or not.
Right.
Our studio is Identity Comics, so the website is identitycomics.com. We're the artists on Fanboys vs. Zombies, NFL Rush Zone. We work on some Adventure Time and the regular show also.
My personal website is pengpengart.com, so my nickname is Peng Peng, so it's PNG twice art.com.
That's awesome.
And then yours is the franchise?
Mine is the franchise with a Z live.com.
My name is Damion Kendrick. The website is damagearts.deviantart.com.
And how long have you been doing this kind of thing?
I've been doing Comic-Con for about 10 years.
10 years. And how about your artistry?
I've been doing that since I've been able to hold a pencil.
Is it all self-taught?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Self-taught.
All hand-drawn? Do you use Photoshop at all, or is it all just...
I'm learning Photoshop. I use Photoshop.
Well, it doesn't look like you need it. These are pretty sweet, man. This
Thanks,
is cool
man.
stuff.
Thanks a lot.
What's your inspiration? I mean, obviously it's Marvel, but what makes you want to draw that, or what do you draw from for your inspiration?
I like a lot of comic books when I was growing up. I got punished a lot sometimes, and I go to my room and just pull out comic books and read them all the time, and then try to draw what I saw, make things better in a way. From what I see in certain comic books, I try to outdo them. I'm inspired by like Todd McFarlane, Jim Lee, Joe Madureira, characters like that, and of course Stan Lee. I just love comic books. So.
That's great. And is this some of your original? Like, do you have any of your own original comics that you're trying
all these right here are my own original characters. Different titles. I got 3 different titles here. Right now, it's the Chain Fury that I got going on, selling over here right now.
Do you do the artistry and the story writing for it?
For Chain Fury and Vigilant Punks, I did the writing for.
Wow.
Shattered Realm, I created the story, but I had a friend, he wrote the story for me.
And you also do commission work as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I got a lot of people asking for crazy stuff right now, so like Deadpool and Dinosaur.
Right.
So hopefully he likes what I come up with.
That's cool. That's awesome, man. Well, thanks for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping.
Leo Hanlon, and it's just leohanlon.com.
And it looks like this is all your original artwork.
Yep, do a lot of weird little things.
I like it, man.
Thanks.
Like I said, the bacon got me. That's awesome. Bacon thinking about eggs, toast, that's great. How long have you been doing this kind of thing?
Like, I started printing these guys, I guess, maybe like 5 years ago, and just showing them to friends. And then,
that's very cool. Are you working on original books or doing some commission stuff?
Working on one with another guy by the name of Dave Scheidt. We're doing a book called Roaring Twenties, which is actually one of these characters. It's about like cavemen and dinosaurs, like as gangsters set in the 20s, like a lot of shenanigans.
That's awesome.
And then doing another one about a monster that runs away from home to become a DJ.
Nice.
He's sick of scaring people and he just wants to make music.
That's awesome. What's your inspiration behind like that series or your original drawings here?
Well, it'd be like, hey, bacon and toast. Bacon's probably thinking about toast, and so I just like draw a little weird doodle, or like thinking about Rapunzel the other day and like how she would probably smother someone with her hair.
Is this like, have you gone to school for any of this kind of thing, or is it all self-taught, freehand?
I guess a little both. Always self-taught, and then I kind of went to school mostly for like computer animation, but then I took drawing classes too.
Okay. Do you have any animations that you're working on? Any cartoon, like web series or anything like that you're thinking about doing?
Maybe if I have the time. do a lot of like freelance animations or work for gaming companies.
Like, how long have you been doing the Comic Cons or coming to these types of things?
Probably almost 2 years now. I just started like sitting in with people, and then because a lot of friends are coming to this show, and they're like, "Yeah, do it." So here I am. It's
cool.
pretty
How's your
fast.
experience so far with it? Good or
really busy.
weird?
I see a lot of the like crazy costumes out there, make me laugh.
Well, we appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it. That's cool. So this is all original artwork. Is it hand drawn?
It's hand drawn. I draw with ink and a brush, and then I color it in Photoshop using a watercolor technique, which I've always done with traditional watercolors.
Oh. And how long have you been doing this this type of artistry?
I've been doing Yets since 2003. I've been in comics since 1998. I've been a commercial artist since 1987. Yeah.
Now, is it mostly self-taught, or did you go to school for this kind of stuff?
I went to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh. I graduated from there, and then I went to Edinburgh University, and I studied animation there with Chuck Jones. Actually, I took some master classes.
Yeah. That's wonderful. And what's your inspiration for a lot of this stuff?
It's a lot of things. It was developed a lot with my late fiance Linda. We developed a series, and then actually it just kind of fell together. The original character from here was actually drawn in high school a long time ago, and then I just kind of took him and created a world around it.
And do you have a website you'd like to plug or anything like that?
Sure, www.artistmb.com, and then I also have a teaching site. It's called teachingtoons, toons.ning.com.
So you actually want to give back and do your own kind of teaching and stuff.
Absolutely.
That's great.
I teach with a science teacher in Erie, Pennsylvania. We are able to raise test scores using my characters 22%.
You're doing some good then.
Yeah,
That's great. That's great. Yeah, well, thank you, Mike, for your time. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yep.